Hello, welcome to my video where I talk about my first time in Kenya, specifically in Nairobi. I'll be giving recommendations according to my experience. My name is Ashley. I'm a financial advisor and a content creator. And in this video, I would like to help people, most especially those that are traveling to Kenya very soon or Nairobi. I'll give you a little glimpse of what to expect and what to find there. Let's get started. My first recommendation is drive. I am a person that likes adventure. So if you like adventure and you're not in a hurry, I highly recommend you drive. There are so many ways you can drive from Kampala to Nairobi. They are buses, cars, or anything. From my experience, we were a group of 54 students. So we drove from Kampala to Kenya and it took us 15 hours with a few stopovers on the way. So why do I recommend driving? Driving comes with a bonus. When you drive, you get to see the landscape, the nature, not only in Uganda but most especially in Kenya. We moved from Busia to Kisumu to Nakuru and then to Nairobi. And from Nakuru to Nairobi, that's when I was awake. That's when we saw most of the beautiful things like zebras, coves, and what I liked most was the mountain Longnod with its big crater and baby peaks that were giving off fumes like as if they were about to erupt anytime. These are the things you miss if you decide to fly, but I totally understand if you're in a hurry. Flying is much better because it only takes 45 minutes to fly from Kampala to Nairobi. Well, if you're not in a hurry, you can hit two birds with one stone. Drive to Nairobi. The buses that I would like to recommend are the buses that I used. Of course, I do not advertise for buses and this video is not sponsored by any company, so I'd like to talk about Trinity buses. We used Trinity buses. Their fare goes from 80,000 Ugandan shillings to 100, and they have comfortable chairs, they have charging systems, they have Wi-Fi, they have screens and music along the way, and the drivers are very experienced. They know what they're doing. I could feel that the person behind the wheel is really a good person to be behind the wheel. Recommendation number 2 is take a sweater with you. Take a very nice sweater. When I say sweater, I don't mean the nice, beautiful sweaters we wear in Kampala for fashion. I mean a very warm sweater because Nairobi is very cold. I feel like Kenya's weather altogether compared with Ugandan weather is very cold, colder than what we have here. So you want to take a sweater with you. When we were on the bus, we were not wearing any sweaters except in the night. You know, the night is always cold. But we reached Nairobi at around 9 a.m. and the driver and his man, I don't know how they call those men, they were already wearing sweaters. And before we knew it, before telling us anything, we all pulled out our sweaters and jackets and dressed up. So take a sweater with you. Can you imagine if you moved from Uganda and it's very hot and you never took a sweater with you and you reached Kenya and it's very cold? Can you imagine? Yeah, so take a sweater with you. Share it from me. My third recommendation is about the hotel. Now, if you're on a budget and you want a very classy, modest hotel to sleep in Nairobi, I highly recommend So Shati. So Shati. I hope I say the word right. This is one of the best hotels you could find in Kenya. They have very good service providers. They have beautiful, modest rooms. They have a beautiful lounge and a reception just like you see in my video here. And their rooms go from 300 Kenyan shillings to 600 Kenyan shillings. You can negotiate accordingly. They have nice food, nice breakfast. We really enjoyed our stay here. service providers are very kind, from the security guard to the room attendants. Everyone was just too polite and very nice. So I highly recommend you try out this hotel. My other recommendation would be where to eat. When I went to Kenya, my aim was to really try out the local food, the typical Kenyan food, so that I have a beautiful story to tell. And I tried ugali. Ugali is very nice. Yes, I agree. It's a very strange test when it comes to Ugandans because we have a different kind of test of posho. And I don't understand, it was strange to me, but I could tell that the nutrition content in ugali is much more than the nutrition content in our posho. The common posho we always take. I mean, there are so many different kinds of maize flour that we use to make posho here, but I totally recommend ugali. I loved it. I tried to finish it. It was a very small chunk, but I didn't finish it. But I'm sure if I stay there for a week or two, I would finish this ugali. Trust me. I would get very used to it, that I would be saying, "Can I have some more?" So the hotel we had ugali from, and some people opted for rice, is Salanika, Hotel Salanika. That's where we went for our lunch. It's in the middle of Nairobi. I don't know if this is downtown or uptown. It looked like downtown because I was comparing everything to my country. So it's not really uptown or downtown. It's right in the middle, and the prices were fair. So yeah, the food ranges from around 480 Kenyan shillings, and you can go up to wherever you want it to go. And they serve with a water bottle or a Coca-Cola product as a drink. I also highly recommend this place. If you want to get a feel of typical Kenyan food, go to Hotel Salanika. So when we were going to Kenya, we had gone for what we call a temple open house. I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we always build temples around the world. And very soon we'll have a temple in Uganda, but Kenya have got theirs already. So we went for an open house where everyone is welcome to just go inside and see what our church temples really are. And I got some beautiful feelings, some beautiful experiences. This was the main reason I went there. So it took most of my time. It was the best moment ever. I can't say I recommend, but all I say is that if you are going to this place, take a good camera with you. You will love the pictures on the temple grounds. You will really love the pictures on the temple grounds. And yeah, it has beautiful flowers, beautiful gardens, beautiful people. Yeah. And that's it. That is all about my trip to Kenya and my top recommendations. If you like my video, don't forget to hit the subscription button so you see me in my next one. Bye.